Welcome back. We're thrilled to show you this episode. Our journey begins at Whitchurch Marina. It is the perfect setting to prepare for our adventure ahead over the next week. The Llangollen Canal is nestled in the picturesque countryside of England and North Wales. It is a tranquil and historically rich waterway that offers a unique blend of natural beauty and cultural heritage. We will be taking you across the world's highest aqueduct, the Pontcysllte aqueduct, as well as through tunnels, lift bridges and several locks. The Llangollen Canal is an adventure of unforgettable experience. So come along and embark on this magical journey with us. We've taken a year off to travel the world. So join us on a captivating journey across continents and cultures, from the beautiful islands of French Polynesia to Hawaii to the bustling markets of Marrakesh. Our world trip is a visual feast of iconic landmarks, hidden gems and unforgettable moments. Get ready to explore the diversity of landscapes, taste exotic cuisines and connect with people from all walks of life. Subscribe and embark on this global adventure with us. Well, we're here. Finally here. Our narrowboat. Are you excited?
Yes, excited, ready to go.
Okay, so we've got...
Just got to make sure we don't go too fast in them.
Today we depart the Whitchurch Marina, which is nestled in the heart of the Shropshire district in England, with our first stop being the town of Ellesmere, which is about a 6-hour journey up the canal, where we're going to moor for the night.
Well, this is our very first bridge, Let's talk about history. Across the UK, there are more than 2,000 miles of canals to explore. They were originally built in the 18th century to be the nation's main industrial thoroughfare where the narrowboats transported goods. I'm so happy. This has been on my bucket list for a long time, to do a canal trip on a narrowboat through the beautiful United Kingdom. And you didn't go bump. You must be good at it. Well, what are we going to do? We're approaching that tunnel, so yes. I think maybe we need to toot that horn.
We need to concentrate.
And then get the light on. We better put that headlight on too.
One of the obstacles that the engineers back in the 18th century had is you clearly can't go uphill when you're building a canal. So you've got to build tunnels. And this is the Ellesmere Tunnel, which is 420 metres long, and apparently the darkest tunnel on the Llangollen Canal. You've got to bip the horn as you're going through, because obviously there's only room for one narrowboat, and you wouldn't want to meet one halfway through.
We made it through the Ellesmere Tunnel.
You did.
Wasn't too scary.
It wasn't wet. Didn't get wet.
No, and you sounded your horn.
Put the light on.
Put the light on, you did all the right things. Yay. There are no gardeners on the canal. You have to remain alert at all times, otherwise you get a face full of branches. The canal has so much beauty. I was constantly in awe of it at all times.
In this part of the United Kingdom, a lake is known as a mere, and this was called Blake Mere.
After an awesome 6-hour journey, getting to know our boat and canal etiquette, we found a beautiful place to moor the rock wren for the night. I hop off onto the towpath holding onto the centre line while Peter manoeuvres the narrowboat safely alongside. I then tie off the centre line to one of the steel rings on the tow path. Once all is secure, we then tie a fore and aft line to finally secure the rock ring.
Steering a narrowboat is completely different to steering a catamaran. For a start, it's only got one tractor engine in it, and the steering is absolutely zero when you go in reverse. So it was a completely different system to what I'm used to. But it was good fun and we got it done in the end.
Give you a grand tour. It's a little bit messy, but anyway, so this is where we sleep. It's on the aft of the narrowboat, and we go through a corridor, very narrow, and into into our bathroom. So it's quite nice. There's a shower behind here. And continuing on up this way into the galley. So I've got everything here. Got a nice gas stove, oven, grill, and lots of things underneath, plates, other utensils, and we've got a fridge which is fully stocked. And this is our lounge dining area and the very front of the boat. So we've got 2 TVs on board. We've got one here and we've got one down where we sleep. Not that we watch TV anyway. So it's quite comfortable. So it's got lots of heating on board if you need that. I imagine that you would when it's cold. Oh, and then going through here, you can just see Peter's legs up there. I'll just close this door. And here we are. Lots of hanging space, wardrobes, storage. And there he is up there, enjoying it with a bit of blue sky, but ahead it's very grey. So how are you feeling about approaching our very first lock?
Well, it's going to be very exciting, isn't it?
I feel a little bit nervous actually.
Well, we'll watch these people. See how they go.
Yeah, there's some people ahead of us at the moment, and I'd like to get a little bit closer to it so I can see them manoeuvre the paddles and so on. Anyway, so we've come to check out how these people do this lock. Hello. As it turned out, they needed a lot more help than what we did. Well, Peter soon worked out how to operate the paddles, and I managed to get into the lock quite well. So my job now is to bring the boat up and take it into the lock. Peter's up there, he's manoeuvring all the paddles. And let's hope I do a good job and don't make any mistakes. Okay, I'm taking it into the lock.
Okay, remember you got to stop, don't go up too far.
So I can feel the the lock rising, and I just have to keep the boat in the centre because of the forces. The pressure will let me. What's that? This is great. I'm levitating. There he goes, operating the paddles to let me through now.
Well, look at this, the Admiral's taking us through.
Oh, it's a glorious afternoon. Absolutely stunning. Looks like we're approaching our next lock, and we're experts now, aren't we?
Yep.
Peter's being my mule. How does it feel being my mule? I don't know if you heard him, but he said he's used to it. Doors are closed, I'm locked in. Now I just have to concentrate here again, just make sure that the narrow boat is stable, it's not too far forward, not too far back, and I think we got the hang of this now. Whoa. Filling up really fast. Just have to keep the boat stable. Going well. Our journey is becoming interesting, with all types of narrowboats lined along the towpath, adorned with all types of ornaments. We couldn't believe our eyes ahead when at first thought a car had accidentally driven into the canal. Turns out the car had been converted into a boat. Never a dull moment, I say. The amphibious vehicle is made from 2 Volkswagen Polos welded together. Absolutely incredible. This is the Chirk Aqueduct, a marvel of engineering structure designed by brilliant engineer Thomas Telford. It was built between 1796 and 1801. It spans 70 metres and is supported by 10 elegant stone pillars, each featuring a semicircular arch. As we glide along in awe of the aqueduct's construction, we take in the breathtaking views of the Welsh countryside. This tunnel. We've arrived to Chirk Tunnel, and there's quite a few boats lined up waiting for other boats to come through from upstream. I've hopped off the rock wren to grab our centre line to pull us in, only to find it drifting in the canal. There's a bit of panic, but I managed to get the centre line with the boat hook, and now we wait in line to go through. Chirk Tunnel is 421 metres in length and also designed by Thomas Telford. The tunnel played a crucial role in transportation during the Industrial Revolution. In the early days, it was lit using oil lamps or candles to guide boats through the darkness. Nowadays, boaters navigate slowly and carefully, switching on the boat's headlights. So a bit of excitement ahead of us. We're about to go across the Pontcysllte aqueduct. It's a UNESCO heritage aqueduct, and it's the largest in the world. I'll give you some more history on it a little later on, but we're just preparing ourselves to go across. Thank you.
Once they set off, you can
Thank you.
ride.
We are finally here. The Pontcysllte aqueduct, another engineering feat by Thomas Telford. It was constructed between 1795 and 1805. The aqueduct spans 307 metres across the River Dee. The Pontcysllte aqueduct is a cast iron trough supported by 18 stone pillars. It's often referred to as one of the 7 wonders of the waterways. Ticked off my list. What about you?
Yep, very good.
Yeah. So the good thing about crossing here is that we have to come back again. I hope the sun's out this time.
Well, unfortunately we didn't get any sunshine, but we did get a fabulous Welsh village called Llangollen, so famous they named a canal after it. We had to imagine what it would look like in sunny weather because we didn't get any at all.
I think I might hitch a ride with this chappie coming along. So we've reached the very end of the Llangollen Canal. So this is our turnaround point here. And this is the marina. And you can stay here for £12 a night, roughly $24. So it's pretty good. And that gives you power and water.
Oh, he was making swimming noise going with this.
I look like a drowned rat and I feel like a drowned rat. I have to walk for the next few hundred metres because the canal is very, very narrow, and I just have to make sure that there are no other boats that are coming upstream. Very tight corner, this one that Peter has to get around. I think I'll just head through this gate and walk up to the next bridge and capture Peter coming through the bridge. I'll run down. There's a lot of narrowboats up there. We're back at the Pontcysllte aqueduct and we're awaiting our turn to cross.
Here they come. Rain's a bit challenging today.
This is fun. Nah.
Well, we're coming up to church now, so hopefully we'll just stay here for the night.
Dry off a bit.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a nice warm shower and something to eat. Rain is just relentless.
Although most people that hire narrowboats on the canal are pretty inexperienced, some handle it a little bit better than others. These people wanted to come in and get some water, but didn't do a very good job of it.
Well, it's a very good morning from the Rock Wren. We're still cruising on the Llangollen Canal. We're just waiting for some people. They're at a lock at the moment. And so we're just tied off here, and Peter's gone ahead to give them some assistance. So what's happening ahead?
The boat coming through, we just need to make room for them to get through.
Okay.
So we're just moving down a little bit here.
Peter showing how it's done.
Right, kiddos. Go jump on.
On board, on aboard.
Lots of fun. Oh, so we're in the lock and going downstream, and we're just waiting for the water to go down. So it's a complete reverse to the other day. We're going down in the lock. Better concentrate on here. Let's put it in reverse a little bit. That's the pressure of the water in these locks can move the boat backward and forward. You have to be really, really careful. I think I'm going all right here. Just got to keep an eye out. Got some people ahead here helping.
Well, after some fun times cruising through the beautiful English countryside, it was time to negotiate the last lock on the canal. At this point, we had it pretty much down pat. We knew what we were doing by now.
There's the boat going down as we let the water out.
Today is top up our water tank supply. We do this every couple of days. There are plenty of water points along the canal, as well as other boating facilities, for example disposing of rubbish. It's so simple to pull alongside, tie off, grab the water hose and connect, and in no time we're off again.
The art of filling water up. Just here. probably will catch it.
Misty bright moonlight, I were told, when the storm is raging.
Yeah, well, considering
You feel there's nothing more ahead. The hills they seem all green, but they hide all the monsters.
It's up here there in the background. Doing a good job.
Reach for water.
Wow, what a spectacular evening it is here on the Llangollen.
And I gave you a rose that you kept unseen, kept unseen.
That brings us to the end of our Llangollen Canal journey. We hope you have enjoyed watching as much as we have loved sharing this trip with you. In our next episode, we head to the hot air ballooning capital of the world, Cappadocia in Turkey. We explore centuries-old caves dug into the side of cliff faces where cave dwellers known as troglodytes once lived. Up, up and away as we float across the moonscape and the Valley of Love.